How's it going, guys? And welcome back to another episode of our MLB The Show 25 Road to the Show series with our two-way player, Everett Scott. In today's episode, we are going to be taking on the LA Dodgers in Wrigley Field. They are 48 and 32, and we are 59 and 22. We are looking for our 60th win on the season, taking on one of the better teams in the NL. You can see they're leading the NL West by 1.5 games there. We are crushing the NL Central this year. Milwaukee is 16.5 games back on us. So I think unless we have a completely terrible fall off, I think we should easily take the NL Central. And then you got Atlanta leading the NL East. I almost said AL East. But the New York Mets are a game and a half behind them as well. Then over in the AL, you got Baltimore on top, who they are our next opponents. They are crushing it as well. They are, what is it, 50 and 32? Yeah, 50 and 32. So they're having a great season there. They are 6 games ahead of the Boston Red Sox. Then you got the AL Central, you got the Royals on top. The Tigers only a half game back, though. And then the AL West, you got the Rangers on top with the Mariners 8 games back of them. Excuse me. And then for some of the worst teams, you got Tampa Bay Rays, 14.5 games back there. White Sox, 22 games back. Probably the worst team. And then the Angels, 12 games back. Washington, 12 games back. Pittsburgh, 21.5 games back. And Colorado, 18 games back. So the Pittsburgh Pirates, surprisingly, not doing very good. I thought they were actually a pretty solid team, but maybe in this game they made a lot of like weird trades and now they're not very good. But speaking of them, we did lose a series to them. Very rare that we've lost a series this season, but we did lose a series to the Pirates 2-1. And actually, I did miss second game 2 and 3 of this series because I was injured. I got injured during a pitching performance. And then I was like, "Oh, you're gonna miss. You're not being put on the injured list, but you're gonna miss the next couple games." It was this game here against Kansas City. It was like, "Oh, you got injured, and then you were taken out, but then I still kept pitching and hitting." And then it was like, "Oh, you're injured, but you won't be put on the injured list, but you'll miss a few games." Well, then it immediately started me in this one, but then after we finished this game, then I missed the next two. So I don't get how that works. I'm pretty sure there's some glitches going on that they haven't fixed. The game did just update, so I wonder if maybe some of those little bugs were patched out with that update. But anyway, we're coming off a 3 game sweep of the Boston Red Sox. Staying at home for another 3 game set against the Dodgers. We did just have a pitching performance here. So we will not have a pitching performance in this video once again. So it will be a rather quick video. I do apologize for that. But in the next episode, we will be doing the All-Star break. We'll be doing the Home Run Derby and the All-Star game. Should be lots of fun. But yeah, we're going to look at... Oh yeah, I wanted to go up here. So as you can see, we are an 82 overall starting pitcher and an 85 overall center fielder. What I did was like I had a bunch of points and I literally just like I just didn't even go in and like individually do these. I just fully just upped the per 9 innings stuff, and it literally that just flew up my rating as a starting pitcher by a bunch. So uh, I believe we are still the 5th rated pitcher in our rotation. Oh no, we're higher than Tyler McGill. So I wonder if like maybe they will. We're higher than Ben Brown too. So technically, we should be 3rd in the rotation by overall. Like they should make Taylor McGill 5th, Ben Brown 4th, me 3rd. So especially because Ben Brown's not pitching very well. So I don't know. Maybe they'll shift that around. They just haven't yet. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys that update. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to quit yapping and we're going to jump into this first game against the LA Dodgers. Um, you know what? We wore City Connects in the last episode. Um, have we worn these yet in a video? I don't know. You know, we'll just go with the classic alternates there. Nothing wrong with them. And we're batting first. All right, so starting out in center field here, already losing 3-0. Imanaga not having a good start to his game here. Very rare for him. But the Dodgers are coming into this one on an 8-game winning streak, the little intro said. So we'll definitely have to fight hard to end their winning streak. Obviously, we are familiar with the Dodgers. We played our career with them last year. Was that last year or 2 years ago now? That was last year. I don't know. I feel like I've had this discussion in a video before. I just don't remember. We're up to bat, though. Leading off here. Let's just try and get on base, get started. They got Blake Snell on the bump.
First offering is fouled off.
All right, so fouled that off. 0-1. Blake Snell looking to get a win here, get his 100th career win. Hopefully we can prevent that. I also did change the camera angle, but I feel like you probably could tell that right away if you've been watching this series. I just like it when it's a little bit closer. There we go. And a new bat flip animation as well. I forgot I changed that. He pitched me a slurve low in the zone. Of course I got to crush that. 52 homers on the season. You got to believe we got to be breaking Barry Bonds' record. Unfortunately, nobody's on base. Oh, we also unlocked the power of telekinesis. Ian Happ can't believe it. Yeah, it would have been nicer if people were on base, but we still got the home run. Get the boys going. That was out of here, too. 466 feet. Absolutely demolished it. Okay, top of the second now. Only down by 2. So hopefully Imanaga has calmed down a little bit, found himself in this one. That is hit. Another routine into center field. I feel like we haven't really gotten any hits lately where we have to like run it down or try and rob a home run or something. It's always just hit into the center field. Okay, bottom of the third, nobody on, 2 outs. I feel like we got to get on base again, man. Yeah, look at where that freaking slurve was, just right in perfect territory. Too high. 69 runs, very nice. And another one. He can't do that. He pitched me a 4-seam meatball right down the middle, man. You can't do that. With my power, man, you can't be pitching me meatballs right down the middle. I'm going to single-handedly get us back in this game, man. Do a little telekinesis again. I've unlocked that ability. Professor Xavier is going to be calling me any day now. All right, we tied it up, but they got bases juiced. They got bases juiced. If we can only give up 1, limit the damage. Ooh. I missed it. They're getting more. I asked for a play where we can... Oh, we got him. No, we don't. So they're back up by 2. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. But I was asking for a play where we could track down the ball, but I think we moved to the left. If we would have moved over to the right that time, we probably could have caught that. But we still wouldn't have gotten a good throw off of it. But maybe it would have only been 1 run instead of 2. That's okay. Bottom of the 5th, we got a runner on first with no outs. I would say get a home run, but then I'm going to whiff. But you know what? Go big or go home. Blake Snell still in this one? Maybe he hasn't learned his lesson. He hasn't learned his lesson. 3 for 3. 3 no doubt blasts. And this game is tied, man. That is absolutely crazy. And you know it's not a beginner difficulty because on beginner difficulty, they don't pitch balls, man. They're all in the zone.
And
6-6 tie yet. Bottom of the 7th. Nobody on. 2 outs.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance.
How come we can't play like this every episode, man? But they got Gratterall in. And another one, dude. Another one. I know I don't have it on the hardest difficulty, but come on, man. I know it's not. I know I don't have the hardest difficulties, dude. But come on, man. You know what? Probably gonna immediately regret this. Oh, I guess I did have it lower than I thought. But, oh well. I'm having fun with it. I'm probably gonna immediately regret bumping that up. Because this year, apparently, I'm just terrible at this game. Because normally I play on rookie difficulty. A few years ago, I was playing on veteran. But last year, I remember I had to play on rookie to even have fun with it. Because I was just terrible. But we put it back on rookie. We're definitely not going to be 5 for 5. We're up by 3, though. Okay, 1-0. Good take. The key is I just actually have to be patient, though. That's the issue. I'm not patient. That's a good one.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
All right, 3-0. We should get clear for takeoff perk active, I would think. Oh, no. Apparently, I didn't get that challenge last time. Okay. We don't have any perks activated right now. That's crazy, man. We should have clear for takeoff. Isn't it active on... Oh, I think it's when runner's in position there. But we take a 4-pitch walk. We'll do that. Still 4 for 4 on the day. We're not going to steal with 2 down, especially with a left-handed pitcher.
At the belt and fires. That one in the dirt and gets away.
I was freaking in La La Land there, man. I wasn't paying attention to that. I saw that the thing popped up, like, oh, it could be a potential wild pitch. But like, look at me just lollygagging there, and then I finally snapped back to reality and was like, oh, this is like an actual wild pitch. I need to go. Ian Happ still up. I'm in scoring position though. And that will be right to the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Okay. Still up by 3 here in the top of the 9th, excuse me. Looking to end things here with a nice comeback victory. Down 3-0 going into the bottom of the 1st. That's crushed. So the game will keep going. Yeah, we were down 3-0 going into the bottom of the 1st. Oh, we should get a play here. It didn't give us the jump into game or simulate thing. Oh, that's going to drop too. They're going to get a run here, I think. And that was a bad throw. Yeah, they're going to get a run across. Down by 2. Moved over to the right. Shouldn't have done that. All right, they got a runner on 3rd now with 2 down.
Steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The Dodgers down to their final strike.
And that should do it. And there we go. So we will take game 1. Got a little dicey there towards the end, but we had an amazing game. You can bash me for the difficulty all you want, but I don't care. It was fun. We did bump it up, though. You saw it. Unless I really start struggling and can't do anything, I'm going to keep it on rookie difficulty now. But 4 for 4, 4 home runs, 5 ribbies, 4 runs. We're 4-0 on the mound, .6 ERA, 47 strikeouts, 22 doubles, 5th in the NL, 68 runs scored, 1st in the NL. Well, I think that's outdated because it said we had 69. So, we stopped... Oh, now I can't think of his name. The pitcher. We stopped him from getting his 100th career win. Anyway. What is that, 10 tokens? Exactly 10. Nice. 14-game hitting streak, too, by the way. Batting average above 400, but that is definitely going to drop.
Everett Scott with an off-the-charts 4-home-run game last time out. 4 taters.
4 taters. Tater
And
tots.
here's the rookie center fielder,
I'd go for some tater
Scott.
tots.
He's a major topic of
Roki
conversation, a rare two-way player at the
Sasaki.
big league level. It's pretty early on
A lot of
in his major league
Japanese
career,
pitchers coming
but
into
it's
the
driving a
league. You
lot
love
of
to see it.
excitement around the game.
Yeah,
Assuming
hard
he
to
is
not get
Japanese.
excited about a player with this
I'm not
much
very familiar with
athleticism, this much talent. Just such a rare thing in baseball.
Chinese, Japanese, or Asian names. I'm not sure origins of them that well. But I would assume Sasaki, if I'm even pronouncing that right, is Japanese. So we're leading off once again here. Down 2-0. Let's just try and get on base. Start off simple. Oof. Slider moved on me.
Scott turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Okay. Did not mean to do the practice swing. My bad.
Once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how.
Oof, that was a good one. I feel like with umps in this game, that could have been called a strike. Okay. Good one to foul off there. That was in the zone. First one in the zone. Ah, why am I swinging, man? See, this is what I mean. Like, I'm just not patient. I just, as soon as I see the ball coming, I swing. I just need to be patient, man. So we're not having a perfect day in this one. That's it.
That one laced to center and a base hit.
And another routine play.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night.
Oh, boss challenge. We're boosted contact and clutch. We got a runner in scoring position with 1 out. Let's try and get an extra base hit. Sorry. Jeez, sorry I keep clearing my throat. Oh, that was in the zone, just very late on that. 55 home runs.
And the righty deals.
Oh, pitched me a meatball splitter down the middle. Literally perfectly middle. Couldn't get it any more down the center. Excuse me. I like hiccuped. I don't know if that got picked up by the mic, but I don't know why I needed to tell you that. Anyway. So we're definitely struggling. That one's going to get down.
Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe.
Even if we would have gotten the perfect on that throw, he still wouldn't have gunned him out. We don't have that good arm strength. Oh, we're down by 1 now. Bottom of the 5th, leading off.
Sasaki back to work.
I was right, Sasaki, and we were given that one there. If I was Sasaki, I would be a little mad. There we go. That's a strike. There we go. That's solid, but I think center fielder will have that. Indeed he does. Okay, bottom of the seventh, down by 2. Sasaki looking for a complete game here, but he's still got 2 more. Oh, there you go. He's probably done now. Down to a 1-run game. 5 home runs in this series now.
His 56th home run of the season.
Bye-bye.
And all he needed was a late single to keep his hitting streak alive, but that'll do.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about the hitting streak too. I forgot we were hitless. What a way to keep it going. 15, telekinesis. Where's my call, Professor Xavier? Yeah, Ian Happ can't believe it. He wants to know why Charles Xavier hasn't called me either. I don't know, man. Okay, we're down by 2. Or no, we're up by 2. We came back. We came back. Sung Kim, 2 for 4, 2 singles, 3 for 8, triple ribby. Okay, Freddie Freeman is on first. We made the comeback. Okay, left fielder. Okay, they got 2 on, 2 out. Making this interesting again here. Oh, they must have tied it. Yeah, they did. Okay. Trying to get the walk-off homer here. That probably would have been a good one to swing at. I saw it was curving down, but just a little too outside for me. Ah, but I swing at that. Couldn't do it. Okay, top of the 11th. They got a runner on second, of course. Sung Kim. Okay. Sizes this one up, makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Okay, so he's 90 feet away, but they got 2 outs. We unlocked another one, stout defender. Oof, they got that run in. We're down to our final out. Come on, Jorge. Get a single, get me on base, or get me on deck. And that's a pop-up. That'll do it. So we had the comeback, but we couldn't finish it when we needed to. And this series is tied at 1 game apiece. That is unfortunate, but you know, we got the hit, we got a home run, we contributed. Moving into the 3rd and final game, we unlocked a new perk, stout defender. I'll have to try and remember to look at that, see what it's all about. That is not me, man. That is not me. Sung Kim on an 8-game hitting streak. At least we came into this one tied. We didn't come down 3-0 already, or 2-0. Okay, Sung Kim starting his day off with continuing his hitting streak. Bad throw in, my bad guy. Usually I'm not. That's the 2nd time in this episode I've had an offline throw. Normally I'm pretty solid with that. I really don't like when I'm hitting first. We got Yamamoto on the mound. Dodgers looking for their 50th win. We're looking for our 61st, I believe. Whose peel nearly matches the pup's fur color. I love that name. That slider, man. Looked like it was going right down the middle. Ooh, could have been called either way from these umps.
Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ooh, I had to foul that. Good. Very bad swing, but we got contact with it. That's all that matters.
Slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Okay, 2-2, back to even.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single.
Full count.
Have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one.
Fought our way back in this one. And that was a favorable 2-strike count. Or 2-strike call. We were given that walk.
throw to first. Back in safe. Really
Back again.
close.
You dealing drugs? If any of you know that reference, we can be friends.
Another throw over. And he's back
I didn't
again.
originally know the
And that's
reference. I knew it from a
disengagement number 2.
certain YouTuber I watch. But when he said it, I looked it up and saw it was from a movie.
Dives and he can't
Nice
hang
diving
on.
stop. Will not get the throw, so 2 on, no outs.
Really nice
Good job, Ian.
two-strike hitting in that at bat. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Runner edges away at second.
That's a little hitter.
Down to third.
And he tagged me,
Got
apparently.
him. On to Freddie. Double play.
I don't think he really tagged me. I think he was scooping up the ball, but whatever.
Tommy
Anyway,
on
we're
the
losing
plate.
1-0. They got 2 on, 1 out. Okay, here we go.
Center field. Scott.
Right on the money.
He makes the grab.
He ain't going.
2 away.
He's smart. Losing 3-0 now, but one swing could tie it. We're boosted.
Headed towards
And
the
that
corner.
is hopefully going foul, so we can't catch it. Thankfully, it did.
And a foul ball. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base.
There we go. That's not a home run, but that should bring in 1. He's going 3, I'm going 2.
He's in there.
Okay, so runners in scoring position. No outs. Down by 2.
And his hitting streak continues.
17
There have been
games.
almost no bad days for him
16
in
or
the past
17
month.
games. I think
This guy's
17.
hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Oh, he gloves
Nice
it.
line drive there. Good catch
Great
by
hops
Freeman.
Right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock.
Freddie Freeman, a
Now the
great
third
first baseman.
Isaac Paredes. 0-2 now. That to right.
That's dropping. We're tying this up.
The throw.
No, we're not.
And he's out. But one run
Good
is
throw in
the
from the
score.
right fielder there.
Did a great job of making that a close play.
Okay, we got runners on the corners with 2 outs. We just got to get a single, get that runner in to tie it.
The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to
Not
cut
swinging
down a
it
run.
sliders way down in the
After
dirt.
That one for strike 1. And right back to the mound. In
Yamamoto.
plenty of time to first, and that's the inning. And up to the plate is
Okay.
Will Smith.
Still only trailing by 1. Will Smith. Don't talk about his wife. You'll get smacked. We got 2 on, no outs.
Swing
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go.
Scott on
Oh,
his way
bad,
over.
bad, bad,
He's
bad,
got
bad,
it.
bad.
And there's one away.
That's just a really nice
Good thing you
catch.
didn't go.
Ball
That's
through one
Ohtani
right
there.
He's
He's got
saved
the speed.
extra
With that
bases for
mistake,
sure.
he
The
could have
pitcher's his
gone.
friend. He'll give him a second to
Okay,
catch
runner
his
on
breath
first, 2
before
outs.
he's ready to
They
do
got a
the
new
next pitch.
pitcher in.
2 outs, runner on first. And now, runner takes off. There's a ball.
He's out.
Save
Oh,
at
no, he
second
wasn't.
for the stolen base.
I thought he was out. Okay, now in scoring position. Now we just need a good hit. Oh, that was a very late hit, man.
And it goes just
Surprised
foul.
I even made contact with that, with how late it was.
Man on second, 2 down.
Okay, 2-1. There we go. 4-3 game. Thank you, Bruised Gratterall. Another home run here. What is that, 6 home runs in this series? We got 4 in game 1, 1 in game 2, and now 1 here in game 3.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
You go, Ian. Get something going.
Knew
Keep
what
it
pitch he
going.
wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in
Yeah,
this
we didn't get
inning,
anything
was very
else.
patient, and it paid off.
Kyle Tucker.
So here's Kyle Tucker now,
Nobody on, 2 outs for him.
looking to get the tying run on base.
They'll hit that up the middle.
Base hit up the middle.
We got Cody Poteet on the mound. Did we bring him up from somewhere?
Good
He's
two-strike
at
inning
70
right
some
there, Boog.
pitches, so I
Been a
don't think
lost
he's
start for some,
I don't think
so
he's
that
just
was
a
nicely
closer.
done to beat the odds.
Okay, they tied it up. Bottom of the ninth. New pitcher in. Scott versus Scott.
Scott in the box now.
Two inside for me. I should have swung at that. Not sure why I just watched that. I saw where it was coming and I just sat there and stared at it. Okay, 1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
Kind of a weird pitch and a weird
Not good.
on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the play.
Okay, top of the 10th. They got 2 on, 1 out.
But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early, and by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fired.
And that will drop.
This could be trouble. Around third.
Pick it up, man. They're going to get 2 here. Didn't even throw it. I would have at least thrown it just to make an effort. Yeah, we're not winning this one. They got another run here. We're down by 3, so it looks like we're going to be losing this series. Yeah, that's it. And the Dodgers take the series 2-1. They get their 50th win on the season. We had a great series, though. Had a great series. They're not showing me, man. That's not me. I don't care about Tyler McGill. Okay, well, we're going to get a thumbnail. Here we go. Something like that. I really don't like the camera system in this game. I think it's really jank. But something like that. Screenshot that. There we go. Now we'll get out of here. We'll go back to the clubhouse. We'll go back to the clubhouse here and we'll see how many tokens we got. See if we can upgrade anything. We got 5 tokens. We're at 17. Okay. Let's move up a day here. So we do have a new perk. Was Stout Defender. Gain a boost to fielding during the postseason to help keep runners off the base path. Okay, well, we're not in the postseason yet, so that's kind of useless right now. Packages, we got 1. Let's see if we get anything good. There's still some equipment I need in Diamond. We got none of that here. Quick sell that. We have 2 of them. Quick sell that. We have 2 of them. I guess we'll keep the rest for now. Nothing there. Sometimes there's freebies, but I don't know if they'll give us any freebies in Road to the Show. We did unlock a sound, though. Cartoon Bird Dizzy. Okay. I usually don't equip sounds. Alright, so we have 17 tokens. See if there's anything we can spend it on. That's 20, so we can't do that. Get up our speed by 2 there. We could up our throwing by 1. Up our fielding by 1. That'll take all 17. 32 to upgrade all that. Well, it's like I don't really care about bunting though. I could upgrade our contact by 1 each. Could upgrade that by 3. I think we will do... I think we'll up our speed by 2, and then... Is there anything we can do with 3 that isn't bunting? Okay, I guess we'll do our stealing by 1 there. Wait, hang on. No, I don't really care about upping the base. What does base running aggressiveness even do? I don't know. We'll just do this. So no overall increase, but our speed is now 77. Our stealing is 61. So that should hopefully help us out. I haven't really upgraded my actual pitches all that much. But I'm kind of more worried about, or I'm kind of more focused on the actual overalls for right now. But I should probably focus on like upping the pitches a little bit. What was I going to look at? Oh yeah, all-star voting. So for starting pitchers in the NL, we are leading by a huge margin here. And then I also looked, and for center field, we're leading there as well by a big margin. So I wonder if we'll get to start as both a pitcher and a center fielder, or we'll probably be a DH in the All-Star game if we even get to hit. Maybe they might just be like, no. But I have more votes as a center fielder than I do as a pitcher. So that's interesting. Maybe they'll be like, oh, he has more votes as a center fielder, so put him in as a hitter. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I suppose we can look at players of the month. April, we're only have had 2 months. Okay. So in the NL, we were the pitcher of the month. Ian Happ was player of the month, and we were rookie of the month. And in May, we were pitcher of the month and rookie of the month. So we're doing well. Doing well. But, ladies and gentlemen, actually, let's look at standings here. I don't think we went through this. So, NL East, you got the Braves on top. We kind of did, but here's a better rundown, thank you, of what we're looking at here with the standings. So they got the Braves on top, the NL East, with the Mets close behind. Phillies trying to get back in there as well. Nationals, they're struggling 35 and 50. NL Central, we got the Cubbies on top, 60-24. Brewers, 15.5 back on us. And the Pirates down there, 39 and 46. Same as the Cardinals. Interesting. Then the NL West, you got the Dodgers, just got their 50th win over us, or 50th victory on the season. It came against us. Then the Diamondbacks, game and a half behind them. Got the Rockies, 31 and 54. Man, those Rockies fans must be struggle. It must be a struggle being a Rockies fan. And the wild card, you got Diamondbacks, Mets, Brewers on top there. Phillies very close. Same with the Reds and Padres. AL East, you got the Orioles on top, 52-33. Red Sox fighting for a spot, 5 games back. Rays, 36-48. AL Central got the Tigers on top. They did pass the Royals since the beginning of the video. Royals are a game and a half behind White Sox, 25-58. And then the AL West, you got the Rangers on top. Mariners 9 games back of them. Angels 36 and 50. And the AL wildcard, you got the Royals, Red Sox, Guardians, Twins, Yankees close there as well. Same with the Mariners. Athletics, they could be pushing for a wild card spot as well. First season not having an actual city name attached to them. But I actually do think that should be it now, ladies and gentlemen. In the next episode, we will be doing the All-Star break. And I'm probably going to be honest with you. I'm probably going to turn it to the easiest difficulty and cheese the sliders. Because for some reason in the Home Run Derby, it is ridiculously difficult. At least for me. I think I've only ever won a Home Run Derby in Road to the Show, like, without messing with anything, one time. And that was because I was, like, already maxed out. But, and besides, it's fun to win the Home Run Derby. So if I have to cheese it, I have to cheese it. But then obviously everything will go back to normal for the All-Star game and whatnot. But if you have a problem with that, I'm sorry. But we're probably going to do that just so it can at least be fun. At least we just want to at least get out of the first round of the Home Run Derby. Because it always sucks when you get into the Home Run Derby and then you're immediately out after your first go of it. So if we can at least get out of that first little bracket there, then we'll be good. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap it up here. This video was a lot longer than I expected it would be. I'm probably not going to edit anything because I was talking the whole time. But going from like under 20-minute videos, the past 2 or 3 videos, I think you guys will be all right with a 40-minute video. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed and have not done so already, make sure to hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that bell to turn on all notifications so you never miss a future one of my videos. Thank you guys once again so much for watching and for all the support on the videos and the channel as of late. I greatly appreciate it. And until next time, take care.